All right, look, y'all, I'm not going to go the yelling jank route. What I am going to say is, as someone who covers the news, right? It's hard to just keep on expressing how angry one is with the policies that people voted for, because there are so many innocent people that are being crushed by this current administration. And here's another example. A soccer coach in Colorado whose name is Sulayman Nyang was detained during a layover in Chicago at O'Hare by CBP. His wife, whose name is Jennifer James, said Nyang took a trip he hadn't taken in about 20 years, visiting family in the Gambia, which sits right here on the coast of Africa. Jennifer James told 9 News, Customs and Border Patrol were notified of a 2009 charge of marijuana possession. Now, let me be clear about something, okay? You can be a member of Congress who partakes in what many have called inside trading. You can be someone who takes bribes. You can be part of an administration who forces another government to send a man and his brother who are credibly accused of SA and human trafficking to be allowed on the grounds of our country. If you are a part of Homeland Security, you can go and unalive your dog and still be fine. You can allow stock buybacks. You can allow, according to more reporting, Doge being part of giving private data to a foreign adversary. You can accept money on the part of a foreign adversary. But if you have a 2009 marijuana charge, which was dismissed, and 6 years prior, a guilty verdict of felony trespassing, your green card renewed, those charges resolved, you still get flagged for being what they deem criminal and someone not worthy of being in the country. Make it make sense. This man is a youth soccer coach with Skyline Soccer Association in the state of Colorado. I reached out to Skyline Soccer Association for comment. I have not heard back. Called multiple people. Matt Shaftel is an immigration attorney. He spoke with 9 News, stating that if someone like Nyang were to leave the country, they could potentially be kept out of the country because of certain crimes mandating they not re-enter. I repeat, because you are not a white person who is from this country, you are a target. You are a target. This man did nothing wrong. He went to go see family he hasn't seen in 20 years, and he's penalized. I'm going to go over the numbers on why this is so dire and how Trump is actually hurting the economy, but keep this in mind.
I have now been warned multiple times by immigration lawyers that I should not leave the country at this time. Let me explain. I'm a naturalized U.S. citizen.
And let me be clear, however you may feel about David Pakman, put it aside. Because while Nyang was eventually released, Pakman now fears what might occur.
And here I am in 2025 being told that even with my citizenship, it might be risky to travel internationally under this second Trump administration because of what might happen when I get back. Now, I'm not going to pretend, I might be deported. They're going to rip up my passport. It's not about that. But the idea is that coming back might be unpredictably uncomfortable or uncomfortably unpredictable. And what immigration attorneys are telling me, the ones that are paying attention, is that naturalized citizens, people like me, in Trump's second term, with the return of these Stephen Miller style policies, we just need to be careful. Some are saying if you leave, have legal representation lined up, know exactly which immigration lawyer you will call, and that they will be available to take your call in case you end up in one of these situations. Think of it, legal representation to re-enter a country you are a citizen of. Think about this absurd contrast. During COVID, the Trump-aligned MAGA right wing lost their minds over basic re-entry requirements. Remember, they would say, you can't deny a U.S. citizen entry no matter what. You can't require a PCR test. Even if the test is positive, you still can't deny re-entry. You can't deny re-entry over quarantine reasons for anything. They said this is tyranny. They even said asking for proof of vaccination was unconstitutional. And now those same people are dead silent while naturalized citizens are being flagged, delayed, interrogated, and sometimes even separated from families at the border for hours just for coming back to a country where they have citizenship.
All this while the Miller-esque deportation system is instilled in our federal government, which are, to be clear, the hallmarks of white supremacy. It's suddenly dipping into unpopular territory, but not unpopular enough with Republicans. Let me explain. Wrote the Washington Post. A majority of Americans, 53%, are disapproving of Trump's handling and their instituting of the immigration policy. 46% approving? That's ridiculous. A reversal from February, where half of the public voiced approval. Negative views are ticking up across partisan groups over the last 60-ish days. 90% of Dems, again, who are these 10%? And 56% of independents and 11% of Republicans disapprove. Still, 11% of Republicans? 11? Let me explain why that number should be higher. Many non-citizens pay Social Security taxes, even though they don't typically qualify for benefits. Writes Ryan Teague Beckwith. They're essentially putting money into the pot without taking anything out. He would add this. A recent report showed exactly how much of a problem Trump's immigration policies could be for the Earned Benefits Program. Via the Center on Budget and Policy Priorities, lower than expected immigration could lead to an increased revenue shortfall of 11.4% each year. He is literally crushing our economy by deporting people. It's been brought up over and over. But the fruit that gets picked, for example, the strawberries, the blueberries, watermelons, pineapples that you all love, they're all going to go up. Those avocados from Mexico, tariffed, they're going to go up. The oranges that you love, part of the packaging, oh, that price is going to go up. Everything is going up. Then, a man who is obsessed with billions and billions is losing it. Losing it because of racism. Then there's this. He said he would obey the rule of law, yet the Kilmar Abrego Garcia is proving he is not. SCOTUS ruled the administration must facilitate his return, and the Trump admin is not doing it. They are dodging efforts to bring back Kilmar Abrego Garcia. Just this morning, more dire news. FBI Director Kash Patel confirmed ICE agents arrested a Wisconsin judge on charges of obstructing immigration enforcement. Those look faulty, but I'm going to keep an eye on it. Still, what are we doing here, guys? A youth soccer coach? The charges are dismissed. Kilmar Abrego Garcia, they are literally making stuff up with doctored photos of him being in a gang, which he is not. And the president is holding up those doctored photos. We're having people that are being deported for writing op-eds. They're going after thought crimes. They're going after people who criticize the government now. I guess I'm just curious. When do Republicans see the writing on the wall here? When do they say, oh, yeah, that's bad. That's pretty bad. So I'm at a loss for words. I don't think they will. And that's the most evil part about this, is that they enjoy it. If you can and are willing, please become a paid member here at TYT Sports. And or go to tyt.com/join. In addition, you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Appreciate it. Have a great day.